to hand this in by. We need to finish the presentation and the write-up by Friday.
Has everyone written up their
So
little
we got a 2-hour meeting tomorrow. Where is I think he's not going to be at this.
Should we just write
is
it
he?
together?
Dicky.
Is he not?
No, I told him to organise a group room. No, he's got
Have you got enough funds for another meeting?
Yeah, we've got so much money.
We haven't.
No. Oh, we haven't. Do we not?
No, we only have like enough for 2 more meetings, and then we're basically over budget.
We don't have to tell people about the meetings we're having.
Well, we only need 2 more.
No, but we only need 2 more, really. Yeah, we haven't really got much time for more than 2, really.
No, we've only got time.
Well, this one and one more, really, yeah.
Oh, okay, so we've got tomorrow, Wednesday.
Yeah. So we've got, and then we're just in budget then, aren't we?
Yeah, we should be.
So that's not too bad. How's everyone else's bits? Does everyone understand what they're doing?
We need to sort of finish up.
I don't really have a bit until everyone else is finished.
Yeah,
what are you doing?
Well,
I was supposed to be editing, but I'm going to on Thursday, so
can you do it Wednesday evening?
yeah.
We'll do us
And then anything
Wednesday
that you don't do.
tomorrow.
You're back on. You're back next week for the presentation.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We're doing the summary, the last 500 words
Summary.
analysis.
To remember you're a full-time student.
What's
We need to sort of write up another script for the presentation as well.
Yeah.
We need to decide who's saying what in the presentation, and we need to split up into the different sections as well.
Are we going to have a meeting next week before our?
Yeah, maybe.
We could do it on. Oh, fuck.
Where are we doing the presentation? From here?
No.
Yeah,
You're too
We could
So
do
that's
it.
a task
Can we do it on Monday?
He's got the action
Monday
plan.
evening.
I can do it any time.
Did you do the action plan?
No.
Do you have that
I wrote it up.
document?
I wrote it up on Facebook.
What as to who's doing what?
Yeah.
Well, has everyone done it all? I sent you the marketing plan. That's a task analysis. Then the girls can do the 500-word summary.
So we need all of your stuff.
Yeah.
You can send
Yeah.
it out.
That's
Are there any burning questions towards me at the minute?
Do we have to hand this all in on Friday, do we?
You have to hand it in.
Where do
Don't
we hand
quote
it
me
in?
when. There's a drop-in box normally at the undergraduate office.
Or end of where?
Pardon?
Sorry, what did you say? I didn't hear.
At the undergraduate office.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, just down there. So
Is that just the hard copy then that we hand in, or do you need like soft
normally
copy?
you need to have your documentation,
Yeah.
your evaluation, the presentation probably. That could be sort of, if you have, it is not exactly the same that you presented, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
And then you have your DVD.
Oh, the DVD.
Needs to be handed in.
So we need to put that on a disc. Then.
The clip you're showing needs to be on a disc.
Right. Let me take that on the disc. Okay.
Or on any other.
I've got loads of discs.
Have you got loads of discs?
Yeah.
If you can bring me one tomorrow or something. Because what I need to do is once I've got this finished, I'll get it up on YouTube and get it from YouTube and put it onto a disc.
What, upload this video?
Yeah.
That will take a long time.
I think.
Yeah, it's huge. With all the voice and everything.
Yeah.
You need to get the voice done as well. When do you need the voice done?
Well, it'll take a bit of time because I just need to get everyone familiar with the script because I've rewritten it.
You can just read it off a piece of paper.
Yeah, but what it is for the timings as well. So you might take quite a few takes.
Okay.
So for that, what I need to, because I've almost got the script completely finished. I just need to finish it off at the end.
Okay.
And I might make a few changes to the video. Tomorrow it'll be finished, so I'll be able to do all the. We can give tomorrow the.
So in the meeting
script.
Tomorrow we can.
So whoever's doing the voiceover tomorrow.
Do we need everyone to turn up?
Yeah, we do. We need everyone to turn up just so we can like get everything moving on. And
Can we meet a bit earlier? If I've got to do it afterwards.
Huh?
Can we meet a bit earlier, like instead of like 6 to 8? Can we meet any earlier?
I think it's just because we can't get a group room before 6, and that's why we normally meet so late. But
I can meet a bit earlier.
I'm
Yeah,
free all day.
I'm free all day, so I can easily
Well.
get out there.
What about 4?
Yeah.
4, yeah.
We can be there for like 4:30, I guess.
Yeah.
5?
Yeah.
But let's get there for 10 to 5 and actually do 2 hours and just like get it
Yeah. Done.
So,
actually smashed. Okay, well I'll tell Dickie now.
Because even if we can't get a room, we can still go in touch with the place or whatever.
Yeah, I just tell
And,
Dickie to
um,
organise room.
I was wondering, so is it 20 minutes? Is that including questions as well, the presentation?
It's just 5 minutes.
So,
for questions.
like for example, the video's going to come out to like say 7 minutes.
What do we
Let's say we do a
talk
10-minute
about? 10
presentation.
minutes, I don't understand.
Would that still be enough time for questions? For 3 minutes or something?
The presentation begins with 5 minutes of explanation of the mission and vision of your organisation, and then the prototype should last between 5 and 10 minutes, and there should be 5 minutes for questions.
Right, so it's a
I think
presentation,
Yeah,
video,
I think the order
questions.
is not that important. So there are groups, as far as I remember, who started with the. I'm not sure if that's a rule of thumb. Is probably it's not the best idea, but yeah, there were groups who started with the video and did it afterwards because they felt that's just plays into their hands. But
Yeah.
generally, you would have thought you introduce yourself first and where you are, and then you show. Yeah, but as long as you have the bits there, it doesn't really matter in which order.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Are we doing a PowerPoint presentation then
Can
for our presentation?
we do that? Is that okay to do a PowerPoint as well? And a video,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think we're meant to.
We would expect you to
We
have
expect
the
this
whole
to.
presentation.
Alright, yeah.
Or just embed the video onto the PowerPoint. You think?
Yeah,
Well,
something
necessary.
like that.
Or something like that, or
Yeah, if you can.
Just show
whatever's easier.
Just make sure that you're not relying on the internet completely and put that this down, that you have sort of a standalone version.
I suppose if you've got a copy of the disc, though,
Yeah.
no, that's always a
Yeah.
good
Do you,
backup.
are you able to put it on a disc? You know how to like clone it onto a disc and stuff? to make it DVD format?
That's not a technical term for cloning it.
No, but you got to
It's
no,
just
you've got
not-
to
that's
rip it.
not
You've
something
got to burn it
people
onto a
say.
disc, but it needs to be a DVD clone because otherwise it's just information onto a DVD and it won't
Yeah.
play on a DVD player. That's what I'm saying.
Alright, well,
Condescending them.
I'll work it out.
The memory stick
You
and
have
the
a
memory.
DVD player there as well, I would have thought.
Yeah, I'll
it's
I'll
going to be
work it
fine.
out,
Just
put it
put it
that
on the
way.
memory stick with the
Go.
presentation. We can open up.
Yeah, worst comes to worst,
We'll make it
we
into-
can always put it on a memory stick as well.
We'll make it onto a YouTube video.
How long?
Yeah,
is
so
the
I was,
video?
I was planning on trying to put YouTube, but I've had a bit of problems.
How long's the video got though?
7 minutes.
So far, I've reached 6 minutes, but it might be. I might have to make it a bit longer because there's certain bits I need to add.
Okay, can
And
you
plus-
not cut the bits that like say step 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yeah, I might be able to cut certain bits. It just depends. It depends on how, because obviously with the recording the voices and everything, depending on how long it takes for them to put into each bit. So
Okay.
if it fits in well, we won't have to cut
Oh,
anything.
okay.
If it doesn't, then we're gonna have to cut a bit.
Just speak quickly.
But, I don't think it'd be too bad. Like right now,
Yeah.
I put a sympathizer voice on, so you can get a bit of sort of idea of how it might be. Suppose play it.
Have you presented a lot before? Or is that one of the first presentations you do?
Pardon?
Presented?
Yeah,
Quite
it's
a lot.
this year. I think it's
Monday.
this semester. This is my first one, but like last semester I looked for quite a few presentations.
Why do they do that, Brooks? Like, put you in groups and make you present.
Good
Yeah,
for,
No, it's not.
I've had it for every like last
Do
semester.
we all
4
have
modules
to
and 4
say
presentations.
in the
5
presentation,
presentations.
do we have to speak like
Yeah, I'm
equal
doing.
amounts
So
or?
it's your own decision. If we feel,
good for
I mean, if you feel that there's people not doing anything, and you get an impression in whichever way that looks, yeah, in terms of people standing on the other side, or then we might pick on and say, well,
For
can you
question.
tell us about that?
Yeah.
And what is quite nice if you if we ask a question about finance or whatever, and then you start off and you add something and there's a third one, then that gives the impression, well, you pull together as a team. That is always a good thing.
Yeah,
to
there's 9 of us. I don't think we're all going to speak.
Yeah, I think
no,
yeah.
you get the general idea that people can step in. It's not just, oh, we put her on the spot, you do it, and please leave me alone.
Yeah, especially if you're good at presentation, especially if it's only like 5 or 6 minutes long.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to get everyone to say something.
My fear in this group is, and that's probably one thing I would love you to sort of work on, if that's the phrase to use, is I feel in here sort of the whole atmosphere is a bit like, to put it bluntly, is too cool for school, yeah? And sort of if that comes across in the presentation, that is not the best way to do it. I think that would be one thing worthwhile doing. You can come across quite cool and in control, but still being professional. Yeah. I fear, and we had those groups. Yeah. Hey guys, yeah, we start off with that. That's just not. Yeah, that's not the forward I would like you.
You'd rather
to
be more
present.
professional.
Yes.
A bit more boring, do you mean?
Not more serious.
You can be interesting in a way, but not too cocky. Yeah. I think you have saying that you have the advantage. Me and Jeff, I think we are, let's say, relatively easier than the two girls who normally do that. Yeah? If they have that, they have you by the throat.
Really?
It just can't. And it's sort of the atmosphere you create as well. Yeah? If you're getting in there and you feel, then you've been asked tougher questions, yeah? Because you're presenting yourself. Right?
What questions am I ask? Oh yeah. Do we need to be? Would you say we need to be dressed up? Like, would you say we need to be sort of dressed smartly or normally?
Black tie.
Obviously, you shouldn't come in flip flops. Yeah. No. And I wouldn't put a hat on. It's not a crime if you're not wearing a tie. I think if you can sort of get yourself up to wearing a suit, just dress a bit like for any sort of exam, not written exam, but oral exam or something. Yeah. I wouldn't overdo it. There are people. There's gonna be people who wear a suit and a tie, but not everyone. And there will probably be occasional one who still wears his hat, and comes in flip-flops.
It's a sort of more of a smart casual type. Yeah. Right. We get any more questions?
And there will be this group next door, and the two groups of Jeff. So you will have 40 people, and they will ask questions as well.
They'll ask questions as well.
And sometimes there were moments where I said to the other students, "Can you calm down, please?" Yeah.
Well, it's asking
something really for your own colleagues, because they know they've done the work, and they feel well, if the group hasn't pulled its weight, they feel well, why have you come up with those finances? That don't make any sense.
Is there any particular order, or to who's going on first?
Decided on the spot.
Is there anything else you can recommend to us, which we're not doing properly, or anything?
I think sort of having the two best tips I can give you. I think that everyone sort of has an idea of what is happening, and have an understanding of the whole process, and sort of give that impression of a team in there, and sort of be professional polite in a way. Everyone has its own way of overcoming anxiety and nervousness. We all have it. I'm not immune to that as well. If I have to give a presentation and then remark, I'm probably getting excited or anxious or whatever you want to call it as well. And sometimes there's this reaction where I just be over cool.
Yeah. Right. I think I can't think of any other questions that we need. Other than.
And just be prepared, right? Run your presentation through once or twice. Get these little things like you start for 2 minutes and then you don't know who's next. That gives it away.
We understand that.
How heavily is the actual presentation, us speaking, weighted? Like, is the video got more marks than the actual speaking, and does the questions at the end?
I think they're all equally weighted.
Okay.
It's sort of be looking
so it's just an overall
picture.
Okay.
All match out.
All right. Like, what do you expect from the video? Because our video's pretty. I mean, it's good, but it's pretty basic.
There's all sorts of videos there. People start with basically a rock song, and then and you expect Rocky 5 to be put on, and then it's about innovation or something. And some do a Lego Men version. There's all kinds of things. There were things where I couldn't stop laughing anymore. And you can overdo it in that way as well. Then it's just funny, but there's no content to it. It's all about finding the right balance.
Yeah.
and it needs to match with your. If you feel it's boring, but you're addressing a particular audience who's not, let's say bankers, I'm exaggerating now, who want that kind of thing, then you just define the format of the thing.
I'm just like a bit in mixed emotions, because if I was to be in a business watching a video, I don't want someone throwing, Elton Mayo said this, Hertzberg said that. I want just
plain English.
Yeah, and but at the same time, we shouldn't be at uni giving a video without some theory and like content and the background.
Is it better to put the theory in the presentation? Because in the video, we touched upon. There's points that you can tell are clearly theory, but obviously it's not blatantly said.
I think that is the way, sort of, to drop it once in a while.
Should we, in the presentation, should we be sort of making the point that in the video we didn't, which is that this is where the theory, or should we be giving the presentation like we're giving the video to someone that's not really interested in that kind of, in knowing what specifically Hertzberg said or Mayo said, or I don't know.
I think you don't need to stress it too much. I think it might be a good idea sort of to drop that you draw on theory in Hertzberg, and then maybe and then I think we can, as the ones who listen to it, we can work out if I know Hertzberg theory, so I can see if you drop that once and you play that, I can see that's in there or not, and that's all you.
I think you've covered quite a lot.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cheers.
You've helped us out there. Thanks a lot very much.
And you obviously we meet then at 10 o'clock already.
Yeah.
10 to 12.
10 to 12.
Alright, I'll go to the others and come back for final.
Okay then, thanks a lot.
For the actual presentation, do we need to be like talking?
We need to basically, I think, for the presentation,
it's an explanation of the mission and vision of your organisation, demonstrating how your marketing approach and financial management.
Okay, so we're talking to them as if we're going to a business.
Yeah.
So we're not telling them about like how much time we spent on doing it and like our actual process.
The process less, but we can say on sort of how we came up with our. For example, we can say we did do research into motivation, but we won't say, we delegated that to him. And
okay, cool. I'm finally starting to understand.
It's basically it's like a Dragon's Den type thing. So we're pitching our product to some investors and potential customers as well. That's what it says in the.
I feel like
when are we going to make
like a media degree, not a fucking business.
When are we going to make this presentation?
What?
When should we do the presentation?
The PowerPoint is soon as, I'd say.
Well, now, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Maybe split to two teams, a couple of people to the script.
We need to.
We need
to. The others. Do
we need to. Well, yeah, because we need to get the main points sorted straight away. So what we're going to talk about each slide and whatnot.
Should we do that?
If we bring
I'd be up for that, right now.
If we bring all that shit tomorrow, the 9 points, you two are doing the write up.
Why don't we just email it?
You might as well.
We'll just need that stuff maybe if you guys put up on Facebook or something. And we can
you might as well come tomorrow, but I would say that everyone.
If we can do it before. If you guys put up all your little bits onto the Facebook group, we can look at it and then write the thing before the meeting tomorrow. And
Alright.
To you guys.
Yeah, then you can give it me as soon as possible.
That would be good.
Give it to me.
Well, if you want, what I can do is once I've written my final sort of bit in the script, I might send it over to you just to check if it's grammatically okay.
Yeah,
and then at least it gives you something to do or something.
Yeah, okay.
Because obviously I've rewritten obviously the other one. So it's basically.
Do you want to send it over to me? Have you finished it?
It's almost there. Like after I finish my lectures today, I've just literally got to do recap at the end, which recaps the whole video off. And that's it. Everything else, and I've separated each part.
Have you got it later? That'd be great.
I'll be able to send it over, and I've split it up as well into each bit, so it's a bit similar.
Okay, perfect.
And I can miss out because it's just a lecture.
Okay. Well, if we're not into that, yeah, okay. Well, I'm in the library.
We're in Harrington.
Now to motivate the workforce
Yeah, I
in a
can meet you there.
multicultural environment.
What time is it? 11
We need to find out who's got all these.
That's the sort of idea behind it.
Upload
I might
so
show
Connor
them.
does task analysis.
Yeah, it's been long. I think you should have it. Maybe not say anything over that.
No, not I won't say anything.
Is that all we need for the task analysis?
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't be much more informative into that.
They only need to do a 500 word thing even if they...
What else do we
So,
need to do for
Action plan.
So job description
voiceover.
group, we
So-
did that
so, yeah, we should-
on your laptop
Should we make a
last
list
week.
of what we need to do?
Yeah, we should make
Yeah.
a list. So we've got voiceover. Everyone.
Can you
everyone's
send-
bits.
Should we just upload our individual of those 9 sections?
Yeah, let's try and do
So
it now.
Connor's done task analysis, action plan. We need to find out if Dickie's done that. I doubt he has because he's got
A lot.
a lot of work on. How important is action plan? What is it?
I think it'd
What is to be done by who and by when? You did that.
But isn't
We-
that
we
Oh,
did
yeah,
that
I
on
know.
that
Yeah.
chart.
Pardon?
Yeah.
The poster,
Oh shit.
The
I
dirty
threw
white
that
corner,
away.
the back
marketing
one.
plan, I emailed
Poster.
that to you
The
last
poster's
week.
just again.
I
I
yeah, I've
got
done
one
a
as well,
poster.
but I look like
The
a-
marketing
my
plan,
hand looks
I
like you look
emailed
like
it to you
Yeah.
last week. Job descriptions and person specification, we did that on there.
Yeah.
But have you got a writer with it? Or?
Financial
Yeah,
statement.
Vicky's gonna
Have
see
you
that.
have you
I
written out the
wasn't
financial
seen
statement?
No, I've half done it, so I need to finish it when I get
Yeah,
back.
but
And key learning outcomes. I've
You did the rationale for job allocations, that's like saying why you chose
yeah I've done that.
finance or whatever.
I've done that job
And
description.
the financial statements are halfway. Key learning outcomes identified in the
Yeah, that's
product.
me. I'm halfway.
Nice. So if we all get that done.
What's the last one? References. References to literature you use to inform the content of your product.
The thing is, this
Have we?
software's giving me out a lot of
We can do that
Is it?
when they do the
Clear
500
it.
Just
words.
look quick.
Yeah.
We can all just
It's not.
Have you guys?
email
Yeah.
it over.
Yeah, we can make
automatically
that.
put
Make it up.
Yeah,
So we-
and also-
James, when do you think you can do
I've
that?
got
financial
antivirus, I
statement
can
by?
get rid of it.
This afternoon.
Alright,
Yeah.
so if I we'll just pull all of that together.
Have you seen this video?
Yeah, I'll upload it when I'm done.
a relationship.
Have you
Yeah,
seen
and then we'll
this
just
one?
look at that and we're going to do it
This is
tomorrow
one I'm more.
afternoon.
No,
I'll meet Charlie.
That's
Charlie
more
and
visual.
Andrew, it's so
This is a
fun.
really bad one.
Whose is this? Oxford?
This is one done.
Yeah, it's like,
I think last year maybe.
is it not? Not
No, 2010.
Oh, you're right off my head.
This is a really bad one.
Yeah, I can tell. She's
He's
probably using that.
He's so northern.
She's probably the worst actress I've ever seen.
I've seen some pretty bad.
No, this is a different one. This is
seen the car back?
one done like
Yeah,
3
you
years.
edited
It's really
I'm
worked.
surprised you fit in it. It's tiny.
It makes our scenes a lot better when you look at it. Because with the one you posted up, it makes it seem like everyone's is going to be amazing. Because that one's going to be amazing. And
How was my filming, by the way?
It's decent. It works well without. Because it works well with the music and everything. It
I
flows.
think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
How are we having the music if we're talking?
Because you're talking over the music. So
And
what you
we're
can do is,
talking.
yeah, so what happens is you can put the music, you can put on the software, you can put it so the talking's higher than the music. Where the music's just in the background, because there's certain parts where there won't be any sort of.
Oh, that's so
You
clever.
can,
I think it'll be good.
Oh, thank God we have music.
Can we see the quick
Where
version
did we do-
of our one?
Where did we do that? Where did we?
I put a synthesized voice on.
I
So-
can't find
Yeah,
that.
just
Shut up one sec.
You shut up.
No, I can't find that thing that we did
What
last
thing?
week. The job description thing.
What you did? Yeah, she's going.
Well, it's leading and managing people, isn't it?
Yeah, I've looked at that.
I don't know how to use Mac. Can you not type it in, like in your recent documents, just type in whatever, what would you say
You
that
want to do.
job allocation, job description, and allocation of it.
That's what I want to stuff it down.
Did we have
Put
to
that
do
on,
this until
Puppet
next
now.
term, after Easter?
On what?
Facebook.
Can you go back on Facebook the way? It's so annoying that I keep trying to send you
I've not, I've
messages.
had a bet and like, it's not,
I
I
guess
can't
I'm
lose.
confused.
Well, is there anything on it, or is it just like a sportsman's bet?
No,
Yeah.
I've seen blurred.
No, it's something
No, I
something else.
haven't. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think this is
Yeah.
a video. Oh, I'll still put it.
Sorry, I have to be
A lot of them are people just acting.
I think ours is good because it shows the basic techniques. So
what the fuck is wrong with that kid? Like, he's so.
That's why.
He only ever talking about getting booze or getting
chopping.
I think I literally heard him say like one sentence the other week in a lecture with his mates, and it had the word choy. These are the only words it had in it. Choy, chop,
Isn't that really
chop, jab.
Meant to be, but I just couldn't do what I wanted to do.
He's just a video here.
Oh, it's not on it. He must have deleted. But I had like a 2-minute video here. It's really shit. Well, the good thing is I could edit the videos more. Like I made the bad videos all black and white and stuff. So I might do that now for extra time.
You need to copy it across into it.
Yeah. No, I tried to drag it in. You can't just drag it in.
Can you save it and then
you gotta upload it to Windows, format it for this, and then import it in. And it took so long I couldn't be arsed and I got angry.
Yeah, Windows.
So I thought I'd get the basic one.
So should we do a rough idea of PowerPoint then? Just like what we're going to do on each slide, just so we can...
Yeah.
We have it with a name as well. Motivation Help Limited.
Can you do the PowerPoint on there? Just because my PowerPoint's like it doesn't save shit. Something I don't know why.
We need to change on the marketing plan. That is called the company motivation or motivation.
Sure, I'm not great using PowerPoint.
Okay, right. Oh well, I can do it on here. Just fill it out.
As you do.
It's a nice picture.
Where is that saved?
So which one what are you looking for?
The job description.
It's just uploading all the 9 documents.
What onto
Facebook, so then we can write our analysis. I think that's cool.
You know the 9 points. What's it? You know when you read it, what's it supposed to be like? An essay or?
No.
Does that make sense?
What are the 9 points?
In
the 9 documents. Yeah, I think we mean. So the marketing plan, the task analysis.
What's it supposed to like read like?
Is it meant to be like in a report format?
Yeah.
Or
is it just literally on the page?
Yeah. All right. The worst part is probably if you just take them and just put them after each other. Yeah. And so you can do that, but then you sort of need to have some sort of thread through it. That's the idea basically. So I can flick through and see what's happening. Okay. And
how long? I know that it doesn't have a length, but is there any sort of rough indication of how long it should be?
It's difficult because I mean, if people format it completely different. Yeah. Sometimes they use font size 10, and then it's 3 pages, 4, 5 pages. Yeah. And the other one reads 13, and then I mean, you have your task allocation, you have your action plan and all that. That's probably half a page or even a page each. Yeah. So you have quite a few pages.
Sorry, so again, the action plan's what?
It's probably a page in a way, in itself.
Okay.
Task allocation, vision and mission, and
yeah.
That's probably how you started off. Yeah. From there, then you present the task allocation.
It would have been cool to see a.
That feeds into an action plan. Yeah, when have we done what? That sort of, you're giving it a threat.
Yeah.
Not just. Yeah.
Cool.
And again, it's sort of the idea of working together, not just she does that. A day before, you email it to one other person, and they just collate it together and staple it and stick it away.
Share.
This is the worst computer ever. Okay, cool.
So these are pre-meetings.
Yeah.
Post.
I think I can just do it straight to Facebook. Plan. I'm not sure. I'm gonna see if it works.
Marketing plan.
I tried to upload it to YouTube because the files are so big. It just did not work.
What, to my actual email?
To
uni email or?
I'm not sure. If you type my name, probably does.
Does anyone know the number for the library?
Yeah.
Marketing to lead and those. What's that from? Who's Helen?
My mum.
Why is she with me?
She didn't. Where?
Works well.
I would say that.
Library.
He's very sensitive.
All right. Are you happy? if I leave you to it?
Yes.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Good luck. See you next week.
Thank you. Bye bye.
The moment deep shit about that. Yeah.
So do you just ring up the normal number then for the library?
Do you mind driving like a few hours?
What's that? Here it is. Inquiries, I think.
It's just going to need a little nap halfway through, I think.
Well, if we leave at 5 in the morning, we should get there 3.
What, 3 in the afternoon?
Because we get to France at 7, and it takes like 10 hours, but we just gas.
Could do an hour on the stage.
No. No way. Oh, no.
Right, should we get these PowerPoint slides down? So it's 5 minutes. Should we aim to get 6 to 7 slides? Slide 1, talk about the
mission.
Our mission statement and vision of the company.
Well, that's the whole 5 minutes. It's about the mission and vision of your organisation.
Okay. So we do that in slides 1 to 7.
What is that?
Beginning of 2
Oh no, demonstrate how your marketing approach and financial management will achieve the mission and vision.
Why'd you call us motivator?
Well, no,
Were you on drugs?
Motivational management.
Yeah, I didn't know the name.
Oh yeah, I've got Motivation Help Limited, but I can easily change it.
Motivation
Help Limited, but I can change it here easily.
Well,
it's easy to do it on here. I've literally just named
motivational
it
management.
All right.
So are we going to call it Motivation Help Limited?
I only just put that as a working name. I can change it.
Sounds like we're limiting help.
Yeah.
Limiting.
Because I put a thingy if anyone had any ideas for it on Facebook.
Motivational lawyers for you.
Well, there's one I saw on YouTube called You Motivate. Someone did a few years ago.
Is there any good play on words on motivation?
I think yours was that.
We
it's just
motivate.
like simple.
Motivate or us.
Motivational management consultants. MMC.
MMC.
Motivational management.
I could work actually.
MMC.
E equals MMC squared.
What about M squared C? MMC squared.
I think that's ahead of our time, that one. MMC.
It makes when you form
Motivation.
Motivational management.
Mass.
2MC.
Motivational.
Motivational.
And yeah, we need the mission statement, which
Management.
is written down somewhere. It was on one of the first documents we made.
Oh yes, that's on our.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Wait, what's our thing?
What's the name? Motivation.
MMC, Motivational Management Consultancy.
Did you get the number?
Yeah, I got the number, yeah.
I'm on a massive
tomorrow. 01865.
We get motivation.
483
Yeah.
156.
What time am I saying?
5?
Yeah.
You haven't even highlighted a lot of it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
MMC Motivational Management Consultancy.
Can I book a room for tomorrow, please? Yeah.
Change that voice. Can you change that voice?
No, it's not that complicated.
Yeah. Do you have one from 5 till 7?
Oh my god, Bars doing something.
They don't have one from 5 till 7.
4 till 6?
Well,
What's the earliest What's the earliest you have?
Well, they won't have. What's the closest?
Yeah. Do you have one from 4 till 6?
I don't know if I can make 4 till 6.
Do you have 6 till 7?
6 till 8.
They have one 4 till 5.
We need 2 hours.
Do you have 6 till 8? No.
Guys, we could.
5.
Wait, why do we need to go to that room in the
Okay,
library?
we could go
Well,
to
we need to go
that
somewhere
anytime.
quiet.
Go to our house.
Thank
We
you.
don't do anything really. 'Cause
Bye.
we're not really.
Yeah, I don't know what
We could just sit in that group area outside.
Yeah.
Well, we need it quiet to.
We can just go to spare house
fit
room.
in the
You guys
voice.
can just come to my house.
Where do you
Come into my house.
Come hither. Different.
I'm not far from doing
That'd be easier to get home.
It's a shithole, but like.
Don't worry, my house is a shithole.
We won't judge you, Brady.
Should we do that then?
We've got weed as well.
Me on it.
And a vaporizer, so. Not even joking.
Party then.
Yeah.
Turn this meeting into a party.
No, we can go to my house.
team,
Yeah.
just get
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What time should we get there?
What time's pre-lunch?
We haven't opened at 6 to 8. I don't know.
Fuzz afterwards.
Group outing.
What time?
Team
What time do you want to go?
What, to fuzz?
Obviously
6 o'clock. 6 o'clock's nice. 6 o'clock's nice and easy.
No, it's too late.
5?
Well, no, because you said you're busy.
No, I'll be fine at 5. 5.
It can be hard to bring in.
I'll write down the address.
Record it now.
Definitely have some
Right.
Guys, can we? Oh yeah, we can park on the road.
100%.
Yeah, I got permanent parking. If you wanna.
Have you? Have you got one of those little day passes I can borrow?
Yeah.
Passes.
I hate parking.
Just Nottingham.
What?
Day passes.
You're certainly not speaking.
Where do we write down?
Where for multiculturalism?
Where do we write down the? Where do we write down the marketing
Do you not say passes?
I say that. I say
Mission
statement.
statement.
Yeah.
I remember dictating it.
But I
in
can't
books
really
and,
speak.
It's on the Google Docs.
No, my ass.
That was like the first week,
I
wasn't
think
it?
last though. I say pass.
I reckon we should put that stuff on our
Yeah.
slides, do you reckon? Like on the PowerPoint slides.
Yeah, well that's part of the
Nice.
Into a nice warm bath.
So we could maybe
Grass,
like
blood.
edit some of the
Hey, you guys
important
speak
stuff
wrong.
and
Yeah.
print it or something.
Maths.
So
This
if I
is maths.
They only have to be 5 minutes
Mark.
of presentation.
No, I remark.
Yeah,
That's
just a
really
quick
hard.
overview. Really.
Yeah.
Mathematics.
I
Go to the talk.
we're more relatable to if we do the presentation.
Right, mission statement. Develop and produce DVD training videos to aid managers and motivating their staff effectively.
I think you could do
Keith, you could work.
It's crawl pad.
Are we still going with this mission
about
statement?
how you're talking.
Develop and produce a DVD training video to aid managers in motivating their staff effectively, creatively, and efficiently. We don't have anything in there about multiculturalism. Do we want to put that in?
Motivating them.
You put multiculturalism.
Yeah.
Well, I put it into
stuff.
in the video. I put something.
I still think we need like
Like in the video, I added
something in our
like an extra part, you know, for the what is your cultural background? Equal treatment between workers.
Yeah, it's brown.
Yeah, I put I've done a little script on that because obviously it works with the video because we've got obviously where he doesn't shake, James, Dickie doesn't shake. He only shakes James's hand, and the second one he shakes everyone's hand. So from that, you can that's touched up on the multiculturalism, and I've got it.
I really believe Jim.
Really, I need to once I finish this up, put this up on. I've put the main script, added a few bits, and changed a bit around.
Come up saying
I've had to split it all up into different parts.
We're going to put this script into our. It'll take up some space.
If you want it in, yeah. What I'm going to do is, after I finish my lecture later on, finish the recap. So I've got like a kind of recap because I'm going to recap the whole video. So at the end I'm going to put a little thing saying,
Right, so that's
remember
what
this, this, and this.
Is there
If we've got time, we can always take the recap out, and then I'm going to send it over.
Yeah.
Alexandra, and then she's going to like look it over, the
Develop
grammatical
and
stuff.
produce a DVD training videos to aid managers in motivating their staff within a multicultural organisation.
Yeah, you say it like that.
Efficient.
You say it like that, but let's say I say it like
Wait, that's fucking awful.
develop.
I know, that's
produce
what I'm
DVD training effectively, efficiently.
No, you missed out the middle bit, which is very difficult. Well, should we change that then? Let's rewrite that.
Develop and produce an effective and efficient DVD training video.
No, because it's
No one's
not an
creative
effective
enough in this
DVD,
group. We're all
it's a
just typical
DVD.
business weaves, aren't we? No one does art or anything.
Develop and produce a DVD training video to aid managers in motivating their
This is
staff.
the most creative thing I think I've ever done in my life.
Genius.
It's really simple software, luckily. I tried to use a different one.
I could have written a jingle on my guitar. Management
You could be
consultancy.
sitting there in the back playing it while we're
David
chatting.
Brent.
Just do rock
Quality
lobster.
Street. The Quality Street would have been banging for this one.
It would,
Yeah. Quality Street.
I'm not
That
sure
would
about
be
that.
quite funny actually.
Oh, just no. We should just have the opening
In an
thing.
effective, creative,
You know, the Office opening feature.
Yeah.
With Yeah, I like that. I like that's.
What
that's
music have you got? Is it like elevator music?
Alright, develop.
It's called a new religion.
Mission statement.
Okay, hold on, mission statement.
Mission statement for management motivation consultancy. No.
Develop and produce a DVD training video to aid managers in motivating their staff in an effective, creative and efficient manner within a multicultural organisation.
Is that a mission statement?
Yeah.
That's good.
That's good.
Mission
And you need to
statements
put that into
very
my marketing
rarely
plan.
like inspiring.
I bet you.
And look at
find it
like type in Coke or something. I think Innocence Movies has got a banging one actually.
Does anybody know anyone
Vision.
in any of the other groups?
Managers
Maybe
to
we
provide
should see what
comprehensive
they've done.
satisfaction.
Yeah, but like Innocence.
I'll put best mission statement.
What for their individual?
Let's see what comes up.
And group.
Can't be a contract left on there. Oh, is it?
Oh no, they
I
didn't.
can
That
get a
is
new
that.
one anytime. No, I just can't. This is alright, I like this. But
You bought me a water, mate. I was probably gonna drink it.
I want to get the S2, mate.
Yes.
There you go, mate. I was like, cheers.
Oh shit, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm
Was
getting
it
the
you were
S2.
like-
Not the
it's like
S2, I mean, I mean the
it's
Galaxy Note 2.
It was water and ice. I was like,
The big one.
The big one.
I've seen it's pretty.
It's cool though. My cousin's, I think my cousin's got the Note 1. It's
Marketing
smart.
statement. Have you made that?
Good, yeah. It's very big.
No, the marketing statement is like the
Well,
marketing
I've got
plan.
this. My friend's got it.
That's
Sure.
it's very good.
Just use that. Oh,
Yeah.
what have you got now?
Oh, mate, this is shit.
And then the iPhone rung out the same.
Dell's mission is to be the most successful computer company in the world at delivering the best customer experience in marketing.
No, there's a place down what's it called? By the Calvary Street.
These are all shit.
There's like a
boring.
it does look a bit dodgy.
Do you reckon that music's fine?
Yeah, you might need to turn it down a bit.
It's only because it's not voice on it.
It's
what?
what?
But it does.
Really?
How low is
You'll
something
know
to
I'll give it
speak?
ears then.
Is it
What? Like when I put on the
like when
synthesizer, that shows how it changes.
Um,
Well, it's, when the voice is on,
Have you got
it
your
lowers the
earpiece
music, so you can do it for more or less speed.
No, I did when
right.
I was younger,
Yeah,
and then I just.
That's because there's no
I'm gonna
speech
get
at
my
that
dog.
point. It plays the music
I
loud.
did it.
We haven't actually had
That is put the synthesizer back on. I changed up a
I
few
did
things
it,
so I had to
you know,
redo
like,
the synthesizer.
Fran did it for me.
Big enormous.
So it'll show how the music goes lower.
with me today.
With
No, I'm gonna get a
yeah.
tattoo of you though.
Wait for it to lower.
With each other's initials.
Oh, with me, I thought you said off me. I was like,
That's what I should.
What would you get a tattoo of?
Have
Tribal
you seen
motivational
Dollars?
management
music technology, yeah.
consultancy.
No, I want to see
Presence.
I know it's
Get it out.
really crass.
Goes louder.
Oh no,
How to motivate the workforce in a multicultural environment.
quite clever for like free.
Piece of coochie.
Yeah. And then it goes louder.
No, get it out.
And when he starts talking again.
So should we just.
Check
What is it on? What is it?
define
What is it?
On a big
culture
toe.
in your workforce.
If you've got a camera, mate, I literally don't want to ever speak to you again.
Honestly.
Dad, fucking, you're such a cunt. You're such an idiot.
Well, on that note, we'll end the recording.